Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments, positive, negative, always welcome. Your opinion is always welcome. Remember, you are always entitled. What's happening with me? Remember, you're always entitled to your opinion, all right? Asanteni sana guys for always joining us this beautiful evening. This is how we do our tingo each and every day on this channel. It is a reaction channel. If you are wondering where you are, yes, you are in a reaction channel, a place where people sit and talk and talk and talk. Sometimes we laugh, agree, disagree with the things that they pull out there. We do react, actually not react per se, criticize and analyze public videos that people do out there, so that at least we can get to the what is happening. Guys, chill. I know you guys are excited about the today's title, isn't it? I know that you are actually excited about it, but again, can you please let me finish my intro? What's happening? Yes, as I was saying, we criticize, we analyze, we disagree, we agree sometimes, with the things that people talk about on these tweets, and that is what we do over here. So, to cut the long story short, I can see people are excited so much. They're like, hey, what will Qarol say about this? And it's okay. I got you. I got you. All right. The title of the day is the breaking news from Mr. Boss himself. Mr. Boss, Mr. Muratore himself, and Mayuguno. It's hot. The dusty streets of Nyabohanse are really dusting big time. It's hard over there. And Ondari, Mr. Pangaman hasn't done that tingo yet. And I'm like, why didn't he? Mr. Pangaman has redirected his own panga into Marwa's face. Did you know that? Did you even know that he's been taking his piece of land from Marwa with that villa inside? Marwa, you're in trouble. Today was today. We had everything. But again, allow me to say hi to all of you. I want to give you a shout out, guys, because, you know, without this, then we can't actually, you know, start the video, because this has been our tradition over here. We give shout out to say hi to each other, you know. Big shout out to you, Eva Mila, Nixon Beresha, Nikki Oko in the house. I'll be fast, all right? Yeah, I'll be very, very fast. Erin Sue is also in the house, actually, hoping that everyone is enjoying this festive season. Yes, thank you so much, Erin Sue. Me too. I'm hoping that everyone is enjoying their festive season. Delims, my OG. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for joining us. Epic Facts, it's also in the house. Season greetings and peace and love from Epic Facts, guys. Thank you so much, Epic Facts, for your message. I can see Ross saying that he's waiting for Uhondo. Ross, you are in the right place for your Uhondo, okay? Stay tight. Just sit tight and wait. All right, I can see Dilims welcoming everyone. Thank you so much, Dilims. Maria Brazil is also in the house. Greetings to you. Leroy White is also in the house. Dagogo Brown is like, Kama is working. It is okay. Vico Real Space, my origin, Dani Nyumba. Thank you so much. Victor Tomno is also in the house. Says, Bungoma Reactor Top 10 listener coming. Thank you so much. Victor Tom, I really appreciate you. Dina K is also in the house, says good afternoon. It is good evening from my side. Asante sana for joining. Junior is also in the house. A quick hello, listening quietly for a while. It's okay. I really appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much for your greetings, Junior. Yes, I can see who else. Jackie Cameron is also in the house. Asante sana for coming. Jackie, I see you. Thank you so much, Jackie. Carol says what? Okay, we are coming to talk about that. Antoinette Souza is also in the house. Thank you so much, Antoinette, for coming through. I really appreciate you. I know others are still coming in, but again, the story is already here with us, and we are at a good number. And I can see my hearers in the house sitting in a blue tent somewhere. Guys, we'll be serving you some hot tea today. If you need some cold water, it's okay. We'll be cooling you down, but again, sit back. My secret admirers, I can see in the white tent. Kindly allow a glass of wine for this season's greetings episodes, okay? It is what it is. I love you to the moon and back. You have to remember that. And also for those who don't know if they're really haters, they're admirers, they're subscribers, they're not even sure if they ever subscribe, if they're, kindly check yourself. Because on these streets we don't corner. No cornering, but today we found Mr. Cornering himself. Hi, I've been laughing all this time. I feel like I need some Panadols. Where is Cecilia Herberts, by the way? Cecilia Herberts, you have to collect all my Panadols because today I need them big time. Jay Balchin, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate your love and support, guys, big time. Diane Sina, my OG ndani ya nyumba. Thank you so much, Diane, for always coming through. Always put a smile on my face, and you know that, right? Yes. Nikki says, Qarol is not the land with house, but the land with trees where he wanted to build cabins. Oh, that one. Okay. He would have even taken the one with the house as well. With the horses. Just on a lighter note anyway, guys, it's not a joke. Those are serious issues happening in the land of Nyabohanse. The Korean people are in trouble as we speak. But again, this is our international village. And no Kenyan can understand even this thing. But guys, let me tell you. Maybe most of the Kenyans that also follow this stuff, most of them, like I can say 70% of them are our international, Kenyans. But most of them, if you walk around Bungoma and you ask them about Nyabohanse, no one knows Nyabohanse. You know, it is only us, like me and you, me and you. If you ask me how I came to know Nyabohanse, guys, just a long story. A story for another day. Yes, Tiggy says, I knew it was Mayuguno. So people are jumping on Nasto and other people because Nasto has been known to be the green snake in the green grass always. Nasto came out and said, no, guys, don't come for me. It's not me. Why are you coming for me? Then we got confused at some point when Marwa was pulling that community post. You know, we were like, hey, Marwa is talking about two people who actually I thought of Nasto and Mayuguno. I was like, yes, as much as yes, Nasto is a green snake in this green grass, but again, why do it to Marwa? But he has done it again before, right? Who knows? Who is next? According to the people in the comment section, the names have been listed out. The people that now Marwa must start avoiding in that way. I saw them mentioning Gitiriba and Mike Kizo. Hey, have we even started the video? No. African Mom's World. Hey, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from us in a village in Bungoma. Thank you so much. Are you really in the village in Bungoma? Hey, can you let me know where exactly? I might come across and bring you some chickens. Chai R, my OG ndani ya nyumba. Kama kawa kama dawa. Asante sana for joining me this beautiful evening, guys. Now we start the show. Now, apparently, Mura has come to do a reaction video all the way talking about the people that, actually exposing the people that he had earlier talked about in his community post. When earlier on, he had actually posted telling us that there are two people that if you don't see him with them, just know that they're traitors, they did this. He never said what they did, but he just said that, you know, if you don't see him with them, just know that there's an issue. So this issue has been here underlying, and Marwa decided to come today, on this beautiful day, to sit down and talk. Me, I usually call it bad mouthing. I usually call it bad mouthing. I'm like, Mura, why now? Mura, why now? Yes, New Embroglio is in the house. Or sister is also in the house. Asante Nisana for joining. Okay, Eva Mila. Fatim Sila, how are you? Good. Thank you so much, Fatim. I appreciate you. What are you talking about? Eva Miller says something over here. I need to give it attention. I'm glad Mayuguno had bills to make and his own decision and buy whatever he wants. Maro is such a scammer. He even scams Santa Claus. Where? Cozy Maxing. Hey, Carol, good morning. It is good evening from where I am, but it is good morning from where you are. How are you doing? Asante sana for joining us. So let me do some good settings on this one before we bring it on the screen. Before now, they will come and say, hey, those people, they were talking, they were saying the things that we didn't say, you know, those ones, they just react us. Oh, those ones, they just hate us. Leave them alone. Don't be listening to them, blah, 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 blah. And the whole story goes, right. We're getting straight. I hope we have him on our screen, right? All right. Aaron Campbell, happy Sunday to you. Thank you so much. Mr. Muratore has come today to gift us how it all started, guys. How it all started.
Why have you not visited Nico Buddha's construction? I just hope you support him as well. So the thing is, first is I didn't even. It's good first you recognize that I have never visited Nico Buddha's construction, and I do not intend to visit his construction, to be honest, because I realize is a man I can't trust, and that is the truth, guys. This is not supposed to be controversial. And I'm not making this up, Mr. Jajim.
It's okay. Jajim asked you. You don't need to. Some things you just don't need to just read. You have an audience that believes in you. They know what you're saying. So if you're saying it, like, you don't need to corner. Marwa, too much cornering will finish you. But anyway, we move. Us sometimes we don't have time for too many unnecessary proofs. For what exactly? Yeah. I don't want to be distracted. Zims, I see in the house. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Money is also in the house. More money, I think. Colleen, I see in the house. Karibu sana. So Mura has just explained something to us right now. When he did a Q&A and someone was asking him why he has never gone to actually support Nico Buddha on his construction, because we've seen him going to so many construction places, so many, And the other day when I saw Mura going to Fadela, I was talking about that story, and I told you guys, like, of all these people that are in that village and doing construction, why would Mura decide to go to Fadela's place when he's not even the one sponsoring Fadela? He's not the one who's been giving that Fadela boy those shout-outs. Did he feel sorry for him that he has never given him enough shout-outs to be where he is right now? And yet, some of the people that he has been giving those shout-outs, they've turned their back on him. At some point, I felt like there was something that was very, very serious that moved Marwa to leave his own home to go to Fadela. He was trying to pass a message. There's a message that really he was trying to pass to these other boys, like, I better stay or come close to people like Fadela. Although I know I have not, given them more support the way I have given Mayuguno and Nico Buddha. But again, Fadela is doing so well. So let me give him more support on his construction site more than coming to your place, so that you'll make the other one feel jealous more, I was talking about that story, and I had not known even this about Nico Buddha and the stuff. Now the whole thing is coming back in my head. I'm like, okay. So this was it. So he was trying to pass a message to who? To the other boys, like, yo. Hey, it is what it is. So Mura has decided, me guys, Nico Buddha, I'm not stepping there. I'm not going there. So if the moment, you guys are busy watching and asking too many questions, me, Mura, I'm out of that place. Like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. He's your boy. It's okay. But at least not for me. All right? Not for me.
To buy a piece of land right in front of her property. Okay? So let me just explain to you what happened. Okay? My sister, not a friend, not a neighbor. My sister, okay? Actually, I can say she's my closest sister, My closest sister, D. Mwango, okay? Wanted to buy a property right in front of her house where she's building. So if you've watched me for long.
Before we proceed with this whole story, my sister, my favorite, my close friend, my close this, my close that, the way Marwa is trying to pull it out, like trying to buy his sister's love or trust or something, because already the family is breaking up. According to what he had said in that same video, is that Mr. Ondari and his children, they're all coming against Marwa right now, because all of them, they have told Marwa not to be bringing these friends, and he doesn't listen. All the people that he has brought on YouTube, they have brought problems in this whole community. They've come to fight with David Jr. Most of them are fighting with the Mwango and the rest. And like, Marwa, you're tearing my family apart. Marwa, you're the one bringing in all these problems. Actually, you should be the person who is sending these same people to come and fight us, because after all, Mr. Kohera is calling you on the other side. Who knows, maybe if you are, considering to go back to Kohera, because at this rate, Why do you be bringing these people to be coming to distract my children? Mr. Ondari is very fierce right now, guys. So Marwa has to come out and do this video to clean himself out. And also, I'm sure Ondari and David Jr. and the Mwango, that is on, those are the Ondaris, okay? When you hear Marwa mentioning the Ondaris, these are the Ondaris that he's talking about. The three amigos plus, no, minus the mother. Minus the mother. The real Ondaris are the D, Devi, and the father. They've all come against Marwa. They're like, Papa, this guy, he's busy welcoming the people who are coming to fight us each and every day. Maybe they don't want the Mwango to get the piece of land that he wants to get. Maybe he's the one who is behind all this fighting. So Ondari is on Marwa's neck like something else. The Ondaris, they are on his neck very well. Marwa is left alone and he has to do some explaining. So as he's coming to do the explaining, he knows that, oh my God, you know what? My sister must listen to this. Instead of me explaining to my sister all these things, because definitely the father has told her that maybe it's this Marwa who is fighting you. I'm sure this Marwa is fighting you guys. He only wants to be the one buying the pieces of land, and he doesn't want you to buy the piece of land. Marwa, make sure that that piece of land returns to the Mwango no matter what. And you have to remember, Marwa, that you have 1 million Kenyan shillings that you borrowed from that girl. You haven't forgotten. Marwa is not breathing right now, guys, as he's trying to explain things on this video. If you're looking at him, the man is so tense. The man looks like he's in trouble. He needs to do something to change the whole situation, because that piece of land, Mr. Ondari has said, it has to turn back to the Mwango, whether he likes it or not. He's out here addressing that whole situation. But again, by the end of the day, that land must, underline the word must. So when you hear him calling my sister, my close sister, my close this, my close, the man is in trouble already as we speak. He is in trouble. He is in trouble.
My sister D wanted to buy a piece of land, okay? My sister D wanted to buy a piece of land right in front of her property, okay? So let me just explain to you what happened, okay? My sister, not a friend, not a neighbor. My sister, okay? Actually, I can say she's my closest sister, you know? My closest sister, D. Mwango, okay? Wanted to buy a property right in front of her house where she's building. So if you've watched me for long, you already know. And the problem we faced in this village, and I will be very clear, and I don't want to bring reaction here. I'm just speaking as a man.
It is reaction,
who
bro.
Just want to share something.
This is reaction.
And I don't want anybody to take my words and twist them. I just want you to get them clear, because I don't want you to be my spokesman. The only thing you can do is quote. Just quote my words.
We are quoting.
I'm very careful as I speak.
Yes, so.
My own sister wanted to expand her land, okay? So we were talking with the neighbor to actually help, not help, to actually do business. Yes. Cancel the word help. We were talking with the neighbor to actually do business with my sister. And how did it start? The neighbor reached out to our family, okay, that they wanted to sell a small piece of their land so that they can construct their house. They say they don't have money to build their own house, so they wanted to sell a small piece of their land right in front of my sister, okay? Right in front of my sister. Let me explain, because you guys maybe will...
No, we have got it. You don't need to be explaining small things. You're a big boy. When you talk, you talk. Talk and mean your words. What is this? I explain with this, I explain with that, I explain with this, I explain with that. We're not interested in the explanation. We have known the land. You people walk around with the cameras every day. What is it there to explain? Mwango even herself, she said in her videos that she wanted to get that piece of land. She said it even before you guys, you went to check on that man. Even, the way he's saying it, like the man reached out to them. But Mwango in her videos, she used to say that she will ask for that piece of land. Guys, that piece of land has brought too many problems already, even before. Even if she ends up buying it, they will never have peace in that piece of land. They will never have peace. That's not how things are done when it comes to land issues. At least not. No, this is not how things are done. But again, this is how they have decided to do, right? So the whole story, it's like contradicting itself, cornering, all those, hey, let me show, just to bring confusion so that we don't follow up this whole story. But again, what we have known is that D wanted that piece of land, and she said it herself. And then they contacted the man. And then before they knew it, things started happening. Whatever happened in that village, guys, you've been here. But did Mura say it exactly the way it was? Do you remember the Murimi story, the way they went to the police, the way Murimi was beaten? Do you remember?
The lands around me are so expensive, you better even buy in Nairobi or in Mombasa.
Now, that is the biggest lie, that the land in Nyabohansi has become too expensive more than in Nairobi. Nairobi is a big city, bro. You can't compare the piece of land in Nairobi and in the village to start with. Stop it. Like, one thing I hate about Marwa is when he wants to explain things, he will bring in other fake stories, lies, and complicate the whole stories. But again, reactors, we're here, guys. We got you. All right? We got you. We'll give you the real gist. No one is going to Mombasa to buy a piece of land. Was it not the same Mwango that wanted to buy a piece of land in Mutwapa? Mura, you told her to come back home because the land from Murimi was cheap. Now, how come today the piece of land has become too expensive? People should go to Mombasa and Nairobi. Why didn't you guys also go? Why didn't you guys leave your sister to buy it from there? Because that is what she wanted. She wanted to go to the coastal part to stay there with her Muzungu boyfriend. You refused. Mura, you are the same person that you have brought all these problems because Mwango did a video with her dad. And she told the dad, Dad, I want to stay far. I'm a lady. And I don't want to be, ladies, like, you should get out from your family, go somewhere else and settle. I don't want to be, mingling with these villagers and being part of the village and stuff. And the dad said in that video, it is good. For us, we only have to pray for you. And the girl packed her bags and she left, and she said she was not coming back. Guys, you've been watching those videos and you know that that is what happened during that time, right? Only for Marwa to make a call and tell the sister to come back home. The girl was busy looking for a piece of land in Mutwapa, the one that she was showing you those fake title deeds, if you remember, guys. She was busy showing you, oh, we've got the land, the title deeds. Do you remember the story? Now, it was this same Marwa that told the sister to come back home. Why did he do that? Why couldn't he leave the sister to explore her own world? Why was he controlling the sister? What did he want to gain from? Now, when they're coming to blame him, me, I'll be there. I'll be here clapping because he called all this drama on himself.
That some neighbors are hesitant. Okay, some neighbors are hesitant to sell to us because they feel like we are buying. But I want to make it very clear is we don't force anyone to sell us any piece of land. People come to us. The first people they come to is Marwa. Why? Because we give them more money than the rest. Even now, what people are doing is they're buying and then trying to sell to us. Can you imagine? So
now, Marwa, we don't like those stories. Fake Ere says, Qarol's favorite stories, the land and the title deeds. I'm telling you, this is my favorite stories when it comes to land and title deeds, and even how Mura was so shocked when he found out that that land belongs to Mayuguno. Guys, I have never been excited about this kind of stories in my whole life. I'm like, yo, Mayuguno and that Iko Dida, Iko who? The Nico Dido, right? Nico Dida, guys, whatever. Nico Buddha. Yeah, Nico Buddha. They did the right thing. For the first time ever in Nyabohanse, people have gone to buy a piece of land with an advocate. Advocate. Makosa. You don't do that when you're coming from Marwa's camp. He'll never advise you to do something like that. You don't become too clever like this. You just don't. But again, it happened. So I feel like I'm behind the story, but again, let's take it easy, okay? Let's take it easy.
Back to the story of my sister buying land.
You talk about it.
Now, my sister wanted to buy this piece. This is my sister's property, this one. Imagine this is my sister's property. This is a neighbor's property. He's selling just a small piece like this for close to 5,000 USD, around Kenyan shillings, 500,000 plus. Very small piece of land, very small. When I say very small, it's like the size of my house, or something like that. Now, we negotiate as a family, me involved also. We negotiate. And then me, I share with my friends. Hey, bro, I'm trying to help my sister buy a piece of land.
Point of correction. When you guys had negotiated for that piece of land and Marwa decided to open his big filthy mouth to tell his friends about the piece of land, I'm sure that's not what actually triggered these boys to do this, because publicly, this is not like it's a secret, like we're hearing this story for the first time. Mwango herself told everyone. She was bragging and laughing and feeling herself every single day, waking up with her camera, telling people how she's successful in her 20s. You just don't do that. You don't do that. How can you be walking around looking at everyone and telling people how you are the best of the best of the best? So you're trying to say what? What are you trying to tell people around? Like, you guys, you are useless guys in this village. Me, I am the queen. I'm the empress. This is the empress land. This is the empress this. It's the empress that. I'm successful in my 20s. Lord. Listen. Mura, don't start blaming your filthy mouth, because yes, we know you have one. But again, it is Mwango that also must be responsible on this one. She should also be blamed for going around bragging for that piece of land, showing all the people around her that, you know what? I'm better than you. I am better than you. Anyway, blame yourself, because now Mr. Pangaman has the panga on your neck.
Friends, okay? Me, I share, not my sister. Me, I share to my friends. Close friends. Guys, I have pulled when they had nothing, my friend. I swear before God. When I had all the reason to say, no, you're so poor, I don't want you to be my friend. Rich people do like that. Rich people do like that. I'm not the first rich person who doesn't want poor people around them. I'm just telling you the truth. John Maina, thank you for 20 USD. He says happy holidays. John, asante sana rafiki yangu. Thank you, guys. Guys, you can also support me here. Sometimes I feel like I support others and I forget to support myself. So you can also support me here, guys. Okay? Now, I share the good news that, I am trying to help my sister add her property with this piece of land. Follow the story. The moment I shared this story to my friends, me that I have grown, not my sister's friend, guys that I have believed to be my people, I pulled them from down, I have been there, I have supported them. So, you know what happened? After me sharing that story, the owner of this land, this small piece of land, starts to dodge my sister. So, for example, we had said we're going to meet on Tuesday. We have called the authorities, the chief, to come and we do the agreement and we buy the land. The owner starts, the day of purchase, we show up and the owner doesn't show up. Okay? So then we wonder, hey, my friend, what happened? Janet Harris, thank you, Mama. You are one in a million.
Okay. Marwa is talking and Janet Harris is busy sending money, feeling sorry for Marwa. Janet Harris, leave us alone. Janet Harris, we need to listen to this whole story now. We have to jump. What is this that you're doing to us? Let's go back and look for the transcript, because now Janet Harris with sending money now, feeling sorry for Marwa. Oh my God, Marwa is going through a lot. Oh my God. We are jumping now. We are looking at this story now in a different light. I can't. The distraction is just too much already. But again, we got the story with us, isn't it? We got the story. The story is that it's a long story, right? This man, when he started dodging us, dodging. Janet Harris, I'll come for you one day. When the person started dodging, this is the moment that Marwa now started realizing that, oh, people in this village, they are turning things upside down. And yes, they turned things upside down for them as a family, because why is it that you're the only people who should be buying land and others should not buy land? And after you guys are buying land, you'll be bragging with your cameras everywhere as if others don't need the land. Is it making...
There were no fish inside. You know, there were no fish inside. So they opened that fish pond so that my sister and the river, they don't get a source of water. It's either they now buy more what is it called? More pipe to go into the river, or they have no access to water. And then during that time, I don't know what happened with the owner of that land. He went to my sister's construction, passing there, and there was a confrontation between him and Uncle Mo, and they fought, and then police arrested them, and I had to go to the police station. The police here, you know, they know me. And I had to talk to them, and we finished those things here in the village. We didn't go. I'm a peaceful man. You know, I don't like. So then during that time, I realized that the friends I had shared the news of me trying to help my sister buy this land had secretly, please,
underline
this, secretly went and bought this land. One of them being Nico Buddha and his close friend Mayuguno, who I thought he was my very good friend. Okay, secretly, guys, secretly. They didn't even use a chief. Secretly. So now I started like putting things together.
Okay. So in short, after everything had been said and done, Nico Buddha and Mayuguno, they went ahead to buy the piece of land through an advocate. Right? Did we hear that right? Yes. That's what happened. I don't know why people are distracting me, honestly. Okay. Let me just finish with this person because he doesn't. Okay. I think we are there. So Nico Buddha. It's time for business. No jokes, no friends, no nothing. You have a piece of land, I also get my piece of land. You buy one, I buy one. Why is it that it's only you guys that needs to buy these pieces of lands and be bragging all over the place? And we also have the money, have the donors to be buying these things for us. Range Rovers are coming in like crazy and stuff like, yo. Yay, guys, it was so hot. So from this moment, what happened?
Oh, and maybe I could be wrong. I'm saying maybe I could be wrong, guys. Maybe. But you can also help me in the comment section here. Maybe I could be wrong. Then I started thinking, oh my God, maybe these are the guys who kind of are fighting us without knowledge. Because if you look at it, this guy was willing to sell his land. We didn't even look for him. He came to us.
Chayar is asking, so Gunmo already fought the potential seller. Actually, the person that we saw on the video was Murimi. But now I think like Mura is trying to turn the story, because right now Mura doesn't want to mention Murimi in this video. Okay, because you know they've also parted ways. Now Murimi is in a different camp. But I remember this whole story was about this guy cutting off the water, and also he redirected them not to be passing through his farm, and all those, you know, crazy stuff that was happening. Everything that was happening, it was because of that piece of land. If you all remember about the fights that was over there during that time, it was all because of this piece of land that now Marwa is talking about.
All of a sudden, he became very aggressive. All of a sudden, he went and opened up the fish pond. This fish pond was not being, it didn't have fish. His brother tried to break my wall. I could have arrested them because they recorded this on video, and then I could easily have said, you know what, my chicken have been stolen in my home, and I saw someone breaking through my wall, and they would be arrested. And just, I'll show the police that video. That would be it. But because I don't want to fight small wars with village boys, I just assumed, you know.
Apparently, Mura now doesn't want to fight small wars with village boys. Apparently, I say, because we all remember the fight that he had, the Muratore fight that he had with Mogezi and the rest of them. It was during that time that he was busy fighting with them. You remember the whole fight when he was threatening Mogezi, and Mogezi was like, bro, this was wrong what you did. That was during that time. It was during that time that, you know, they had not known the kind of game that Mayuguno and Nikobuda had played behind their back. The scammer got scammed. And he's so bitter. He's so bitter. He's in pain. He's crying. Look at the way he's screaming. Too much screaming. Repeating to call his sister out. Hello. They got you, bro. They got you.
We came to, and then we came to realize the day we were doing something we call succession. Succession is when you want to have a title deed. That's when we realized, oh, this land was bought by Nico, Buddha, and Mayuguno. But now, after that, what happened is actually, when we were all shocked. You know, people like Itiriva was shocked, I was shocked, my sister was shocked. Everybody was shocked, including my dad was shocked, because this is a piece of land right in front of my sister.
Can you imagine they wanted to do succession on the piece of land that they have not even bought? Now this story is really getting in my veins, like big time. Like, honestly, how did they come to start doing the succession of a piece of land that doesn't belong to them? Because succession is a different story. That's something that is usually done after. Can I repeat myself again? After you have bought the land, you have all the numbers, and now you take it straight to succession. How did you notice? Guys, how can you notice that your neighbor's piece of land has a certain name on it? It is his piece of land. That is his information. How can you get to it? You understand? Can you let me understand that? Because I've gone to the land offices. I've been there myself. When I'm checking about my own, you know, pieces that I've acquired, you know, lately. And it's not easy for those surveyor, unless you're using the same surveyor, then it's different. If they went to an advocate, that whole information is sealed in that advocate's file. You just do your own. This is your piece of land? Yes. Which number is it? This one. We need to do succession? Yes. Who sold it? This one. Like, it is completely your information. How will you know that this land is for so and so and so and so, and it was done through an advocate? Guys, there is some story that is missing in between here. For people who understand about land issues, come here on the table. Come here on the table, because I need to understand something here. What really went on this one? Because if these guys did not want anyone to know what they have done, they got themselves an advocate. That means the information was supposed to be sealed. But there's a leakage here from Mura Senso. They went for the succession and they found all that information. Hello, somebody. I need someone to explain something to me.
And my sister really wanted it. And funny enough, our very good friends came slowly and bought it. Even they didn't use a chief, they used an advocate. You know, an advocate is when you don't even, he doesn't even come to the land. You go to their office and you write with the owner of the land. You say, this, you've agreed, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I thought they would be there to say, you know, we know your sister is looking for this land to expand her compound. We will help you get it. Because me, when they need help, I step in full time. And as I'm telling you guys, one of the things I faced as man, not as Marwa, the YouTuber, But as a man, it's betrayal. It's become the biggest challenge in my life. Nowadays, when I see someone, I see, when will they betray me?
They will betray you. They will betray you. Big time, they will. Mura senso, they will. They will betray you again and again because you just don't want to shut your mouth. You're always throwing everything. You're showing everything. Look at yourself. You are in the bedroom showing us your bed. No one does that. I mean, Georgina Robertson is also, reminding Mura here in the comment section left chat, see on the screen. Mura, you need what? Mura, you are one-eyed. Mura, you're one-eyed. But Mayuguno is smarter than you. He's got driver's license and you have nuts. People have just become, you have become, but that's the truth, isn't it? Yeah, that's the truth. Look at Mayuguno. He has a driver's license. Marwa has none with the cars that is in his. Those boys have decided to play smart on Mura. Mura is busy complaining. So every little thing that will come between him and anyone, oh my God, he has pulled the camera and he is over here. The boys are smartly underground doing their own tingo, getting their own pieces of lands. Even when Naso went to buy his piece of land, he never came around to show us, oh. It was Mura who came out here to say that Nasto has bought a very expensive piece of land and Nasto has made people to raise the prices of lands. Nasto has destroyed Nasto. Did you ever see Nasto coming out to tell you this is the piece of land? Oh my God, exposing and giving all the information, all the unnecessary information to public. But look at Mura. He felt so betrayed by Nasto buying a piece of land on that price that he got. You can see Nasto is on the road. Nasto is on the main government road. His main gate is heading the road like this. And Mura wanted Nasto to control Nasto so that maybe Nasto could do what? Get a piece of land somewhere cheaper, or I don't know what he gains from controlling people. When people don't want, because I'm sure if these boys had come to Mura to tell him, because that is what he was expecting, for them to come and ask for permission. Mr. Boss, we want to buy for a piece of land. He'll be the one advising them. No, don't get it. Yes, get it, but get it here. You see the way he's always manipulating Gitiriba. That is how he wanted also to manipulate Nikobuda and Mayuguno. But Mayuguno is very fast. He's been with him very close. Is Mayuguno not the firstborn, according to what he told us? Mayuguno is my firstborn. Mayuguno is my this. Mayuguno has been so much praised even with the Mwango. Even, in fact, I remember the Mwango used to say stuff like, in this village, there's no one I can talk to apart from Mayuguno. If you remember the story, when she was stuck in the village and she could only talk to Mayuguno, but not anyone else in that village. Oh, Kama is a bitch, right? Kama is a bitch. Mayuguno has known them. Mayuguno, for someone to do something like that, they have studied them. These guys, everything good is just about them. They should be the ones receiving good things. They should be the ones receiving the best. If you want something, you have to go and ask them for them to give you the permission to disagree or agree with you if you really get it or not. Like he needs to be there. He needs to also sign some papers. Like he needs to decide, OMG, it's crazy. But Mayuguno has decided and advised Nikobuda. Mayuguno is the one who advised Nikobuda. Let me tell you, don't go and ask Marwa that you want to buy a piece of land. The man will control you. The man will manipulate you. The man will reduce you. That's the firstborn of Marwa. Now he's advising other boys who are coming up not to go through what he also went through in his own hands. And Marwa is here very bitter. Marwa is tired with Mayuguno. Marwa is like, yo, this is betrayal. But according to what we're seeing as reactors that have been following this whole story, it's about someone getting what they want when they want it. But again, the story goes on from Muratore himself.
Especially men. Yeah. Or when I see them, I'm always saying, all they want is something from me. You know? When I see them, I see like, oh, what have they seen? Refuse to sell your sister land. Oh, okay. Okay, let me repeat the story. Sorry, guys, I didn't know. So guys, we had a meeting. Okay, we had a meeting with Mayuguno and Nico Buddha. Itiriba was there. I told them, guys, look, even in front of my own family, I don't look very well. If my sister wanted this land so dearly, and you guys are my very good friend, and you guys secretly came and bought this land, please, guys, because you're my good friends, what we'll do is I'll talk to my sister to buy this land from you. Okay? And I talked to my sister.
Actually,
offered.
Wait. Actually, after coming with this meeting, it was because of how Ondari had come on Marwa so much, like demanding that that piece of land returns back to the Mwango. That Marwa should talk to those boys. He should talk to those boys and make sure that that piece of land is going back to the Mwango before Mr. Ondari decides to take action on them. So because these are your friends, Mura, please talk to them before we take action. Because this piece of land, we had said it, and everyone knows, even the international people, even the subscribers, the viewers, they know that that was supposed to be the Mwango's piece of land. She had told his people, she had, shown people on the video that, she was eyeing that piece of land. Why will you come with your friends to do this? If my daughter doesn't get that piece of land, Murra, hey, you'll be on fire. You'll be on fire. So Murra calls this meeting, sits down Mayuguno and Buddha. Buddha says, listen, Murra, Mayuguno is the one who told me to come and buy this piece of land. And Mayuguno on the other side is like, me, I don't know those things. Me, I was not around when Buddha was doing this thing. Now, that is where the confusion came in. He told them, listen, Mwango is going to send you money. If you bought that piece of land, like for example, with 10 or 50,000, we are going to add you up to 70 or 80 so that you can go and look for another piece of land somewhere else. Okay? That piece of land must be given back to Mwango. The boys were like, yeah. Yes, guys. Yes, that is the kind of dictatorship that Marwa came up with. Like, you can't buy a piece of land where you want. You buy it where I want. You guys are not taking this one. This one belongs to my sister. Period. And the boy said, we will show you. We will show you the tingo. You want to control us on how we do things? You're calling for a meeting to tell us what we should do with our own piece of land? Like who?
If my sister wanted this land so dearly, and you guys are my very good friend, and you guys secretly came and bought this land, please, guys, because you're my good friends, what we'll do is I'll talk to my sister to buy this land from you. Okay? And I talked to my sister. We offered them more money than they had bought. So let's say if they bought them the land 500,000 Kenyan shillings, let's say. We offered them like 550. Okay? Or if they bought 530, we offered them 550. Technically, what I'm trying to say is we offered them a little higher. Why is people somebody no sound? Guys, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please say comment 1 if you can hear me. Now, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Kamo says Mura is finished, not even Salvador once. He wants to do what? Hey, let me come back here. Mura is finished. Even Salvador wants to be seen with him on her channel. Big time. Mura's energy power is gone. Look at the way now they're tossing him around. Even Rocio, she herself. In fact, Rocio, guys, jokes aside, okay? Rocio has decided Mura should not even appear anywhere close to her channel. Rocio has become so independent, just like everyone else. Even this Mayuguno that they're talking about, Mayuguno is dropping video like it's hot, each and every single day. I've seen even sometimes drops to one. Like, people have moved on, Mura. This whole story that Mura is coming up with, this is a family story. And he's even, exposing his family even more and more and more. No secrets to be kept in this family. Everyone is quiet, but Mura is busy talking about it. All this in the name of what? Activating donations and super slaps on his life. Do you think there is not anything that will make Mura to come here and talk about his family? Even to an extent of coming to expose his dad, stepfather, that he's been picking the piece of land from him and bringing it back to him, giving it to him. And I think it's the other piece of land that they had the trees in, the trees that they used to cut to take to the Virginia's construction site, right? Crazy. He has come out here revealing a lot about their own family. But again, by the end of the day, he'll be getting all the donations, all the money that people will be sending him, and he'll remain alone in that villa. Kohera warned him. Kohera told him there's nothing that is yours that is left in that home. The competition of buying the pieces of lands in that place is just on a different different level. But again, Mr. Ondari has noticed that this young man is a jealous person. How would we know, really, if he's the one who told those boys to buy or not? Even at this moment, I feel like Marwa must be still the same person who wanted those boys to, take that thing from Mwango. Because, guys, it's very confusing so far as where we have reached. Mura has lost his power, in short. There's nothing that is left for him.
Can you hear me? If you can hear me, comment 1. Yeah, people can hear me. If you can't hear me, please check your internet. Look, everybody's commenting 1. People can hear me. Okay? Yes, people can hear me. Thank you for confirming. Please focus on your family and protect enough. Thank you. Next year, guys, also I'll be on the road. Also, another thing that I'll do is when I'll be traveling with these trips, going to India, going to everywhere, when my channel will be growing and again blossoming, I will not be giving people collabos because I realize I travel.
Oh, before we come to what he has learned on this from this story, I'm also trying to realize that Marwa is dreaming of growing his channel because he's talking about when guys I start moving to India, traveling, and my channel will start blossoming. And I'm like, your channel is not blossoming. Your channel is not blossoming. What have you been doing? Mura Senso, what have you been doing? Baba Maisha, what is this? What are you talking about? He's like, I won't be giving people shout outs. And I'm like, since when? We have known you to be giving people shout outs. Why not today? Why not tomorrow?
I will not be giving people collabos because I realize I travel, I spend a lot of money. You've seen me, guys, in buses for 22 hours. You've seen me in boats in Brazil. You've seen me in India struggling. You've seen me in Dominica. They want to kill me there, Dominican Republic. Then I come home and a guy shows up at my gate says, give me a shout out, Maro. And me with my good heart, I give them a shout out. And the same people come to fight me. Same. But I'm not saying all of them. Some people have done exceptionally well. People like, what is his name? Lennox Jr., Lynette K.E. and his husband. They have done exceptionally well. There are some people who do it very well, very well.
It's okay. This is his plans. in the near future, when he'll start going around, his channel, to start growing his channel, because yes, definitely his channel is stuck somewhere, right? So that's the moment when he'll start moving around, and guys, what? He'll never give shout outs. Us will be sitting here in our chairs waiting for Muratore not to give shout outs. Even if you remember in the beginning of him meeting Rocio, even before meeting Rocio, he used to sit down with the sister and they used to talk about the partners that they want in life. The partners that they wanted in life were the partners that don't do YouTube. The people who will not give them competition on YouTube, people who won't bring controversies on YouTube, the people who will just leave them to do their YouTube thing, and their partners will be doing something else. What can we see right now happening? From all the way from Polska, Argentina, back to the village, what are we seeing, guys? Have you gone around and met their partners that don't do YouTube anymore? They have other, good and better jobs. According to them, the jobs, the 9-to-5 jobs, right? The CEOs, the people with the Lamborghinis, the rich girls who have it all from rich families, people who are not even yearning to do YouTube. This is what they used to talk about, right? But who decided to introduce them to YouTube? Look at Argentinian story, how Mura went around even opening YouTube channels for more family members. That brought in a lot of controversies, too many stories and drama. He's still here swearing the same thing again. These people will never change. These guys will never change, OMG. Sometimes we feel sorry for them, but since they don't feel sorry for themselves, what are we left to do?
Now, back to the story of my sister buying land.
It's okay.
Now, my sister wanted to buy this piece. This is my sister's property, this one. Imagine this is my sister's property. This is a neighbor's property. He's selling just a small piece like this for close to 5,000 USD, around Kenyan shillings, 500,000 plus. Very small piece of land, very small. When I think very small, is like the size of my house, something like that. Now, we negotiate as a family, me involved also. We negotiate. Then me, I share with my friends. Hey, bro, I'm trying to help my sister buy a piece of land. Friends. Okay, me, I share, not my sister. Me, I share to my friends, close friends, guys. I have pulled when they had nothing. My friend, I said before God, when I had all the reason to say no, you're so poor, I don't want you to be my friend. Rich people do like that. I'm not. Rich people do like that. I'm not the first.
Yeah, that's the mistake you did. You never acted like a rich people. You dragged yourself to be a poor man just because everyone was poor around you. Now that was the biggest mistake that you ever did, because being a rich guy in the village, you don't want to mingle with the other rich boys. You don't want to show the people that we have other rich people here. You always want to tell your people that the village has poor people, so you're always mingling with the poor ones that you're talking about. Not me. I never called them poor. It's Mura who called them poor, okay? Not me. I'm just using his words. He has said it himself. So it's not me who is calling them poor. He is the one calling them poor. I met these people when they were poor. That is what Mura is saying. That is his statement, all right? I met them when they were poor. So if you met them when they were poor, you met them when they were poor, right? So why did you also become poor like them? Yeah? Now look at them. They don't have any respect for you. You force them to call you boss when you're not really a boss. They can read your ways, read your accounts, read your mouth. They're just tired with your filthy, behavior that you always show them around. And that is why you are where you are right now. Because if you had actually seen yourself as a rich man, the way you're saying it in this very statement, then you wouldn't have mingled with the poor people. You wouldn't have. You would have stayed on your lane and leave these guys to struggle from their lane. All right? But you decided to mingle with them and, be part of them. Look at how they are murding you. And this is the same story that I usually talk about all the time. Even when Mura at some point came for me, I told him, bro, I was at 2,000 subscribers. You are over 300,000 subscribers, and you want to come and start, exchanging words with me. Like, oh, like, stay on your lane, bro. Stay over there. I can't be comfortable, exchanging words with a rich man on the streets when I'm poor myself. I will murder you. I will murder you. And this is exactly what happened here in this case. Look at this man now, talking as if now he's a madman. He's so mad. He'll never sit down with his fellow rich people. He had at least one to start with, Wodemaya. And you all saw what happened between him and Wodemaya. Tell me if he can continue having any person. He's always, intimidated by the people who are on his level. And that is why now he's Gitriba's friend. Hey, Marwa, with all your degree. Why? With all your degree and traveling all over the world in over 100 countries, repeatedly, 70 maybe countries worldwide. The only friend that you can have in the village is Gitriba. Shame. We are waiting for another one to come. It won't stay for long. It's coming.
And even one thing I've learned from this situation is, for example, when I'm doing projects, let's say building someone's house, like the way we did at Mama Ann and Grandma Villa 19, it's always good that I don't entertain volunteers, in quote, because I realize these volunteers most of the time, they are not genuine.
Listen at this filthy man talking about his filthy BS right now. Like, honestly, this is very irritating at this moment. I never even expected such coming from his mouth at this point in time. How many people in his own comment section asked him to stop calling for volunteers working for free? How many people came in his own comment section? We've been collecting those comments, reacting on them day and night. People are like, Marwa, look for professionals. Marwa, look for... People are crying. People will be screaming. People will be begging. Marwa doesn't listen. He wants free volunteers. And these people now, they're coming. And when he comes in to bring these people and he's not paying them, he thinks that these guys, they're stupid and they will remain to be stupid. And he'll be using them again and again and again. Every time he's pulling out a project, they'll always be there free. At Grandma's house, guys, you saw how Mayuguno was really sliding. Mayuguno was there today. Today he's not there. Mayuguno is now the big boy. He's the big boss in his own way. Actually, it was Mayuguno who actually offered Nico Buddha to come there and volunteer. Mayuguno could just come and Nico Buddha could report back to him. Like, what's up? What did he say? Was he around? Okay. Mayuguno could leave. Nico Buddha could stay there and Marwa could be praising him and praising him and praising. And these boys, they know how to play this whole game with Mura Senso. We could see it in his own camera. Thank God he has a camera with him. Dr. Tando said Mura has forgotten to take his pills. Now he's coming to tell us, I have learned something. Why are you learning now when people have been telling you this whole thing this whole time? Why did you not learn then? Why are you learning now when people are talking to you? You assume, you ignore them. Why would you bring all this BS over here about now you have learned? Shame on you, Mura. Shame on you.
Building someone's house, like the way we did at Mama Ann and Grandma Villa 19. It's always good that I don't entertain volunteers, in quote, because I realize these volunteers most of the time, they are not genuine. They all they want is to actually exploit their service that they are volunteering. In that state, people can see them as very good people. people can see them through my channel, that they are very, very good people. They are selfless. They are very nice. They are very kind. And through that, then they can gain advantage of my audience. In this case, be recognized, be known, and then use that now to chase what they want to chase. So in future, what I will do is, if there will be any project, people will be paid. There will be nothing free. And even I realize free things sometimes are very expensive. They come at a cost. So Nico Buddha and Mayuguno secretly went and bought that land that my sister dearly wanted. That broke my heart, guys. Given that this is my sister, that before all these friends I brought around, she's my sister. You know, even you, your sister, you'll defend your sister before anyone. You cannot see people toasting up your sister. Especially people toasting up your sister are your very good friends that you helped build. You know, that now becomes heartbreaking right there. Because you're...
That is pain, Mura. That is pain. That is the pain that you are feeling. It is okay. People go through pain. Have you ever sat down and think about the people who worked for you? You threw them out. Even the recent one that you also mentioned in this same video, Max, Brian. Did you ever think of how you hurt him so much? Did you ever think on how you hurt Gintu and Mogesi when they were working for you without you not paying them? Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think about Alex to an extent of sending even Gunmo to go and harass him, beat him on the road? Have you ever thought of all these things that you're doing to the people in that village, even some of them that we haven't even mentioned, but we watch them on your videos? Have you ever come across or just sat down and think of the people that you have hurt in this village and what can be done about it before you start thinking about yourself? They've not even hurt you. That was just a piece of land they bought with their money anyway. They've not even broken any law. No, they haven't. They haven't broken any law, right? And you're too bitter. You're too bitter. You're in pain. You're crying. You're screaming for people to continue sending you money because you're in pain right now. You're afraid that Mr. Pangaman is coming for you because, OMG, what will happen? What is it that will happen? If D doesn't get that piece of land, you are in trouble, bro. You are in trouble. Let's look for a Bible because we need to swear. Let's look for a Bible. Guys, we need to swear that everything that has been said here, it's true. True 100% and nothing but the truth.
This, I swear, I can take a Bible. Where is the Bible? I am not making this up. I can tell you this story in the Bible. I always have a Bible here, but I don't know what it is.
Will we find the Bible?
I'm looking for a Bible.
Where's the Bible?
I'm not making this story.
Where's the Bible?
Oh my God.
We're waiting for the Bible, guys. Okay, the Bible.
I don't know where my Bible is. I need to ask my wife. I wanted to write the Bible up and tell you the story I'm telling you is real. I'm not making this up.
I leave it at the Bible. This story is so sweet. We'll be coming with it again tomorrow. This is the biggest story on the streets right now that we're looking at right now. The betrayal, the pain that Marwa is going through right now is just on a different level. But again, the man is scared because the Mwango's dad is on his neck. You brought up some people in this village. They're bringing problems to my daughter, to my own daughter. No, that piece of land must be returned to her, no matter what. And when the money was ready to be sent to those boys, they disappeared. Nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. They don't want to return that piece of land. That is the end of the story. They don't want to return that piece of land, period. They are not returning it. They have done their deeds. They're not going to buy a piece of land somewhere else. They should go and buy a piece of land somewhere else. They're not moving. So what will happen to Marwa and Mr. Ondari? Because Mr. Ondari has already ordered for that piece of land to come back to Mayuguno. Whatever will happen from this point onwards, Story for another day, guys. Story for another day. And me, I'll be sitting here always. Because, guys, you know what? I got you. I got you. The story continues, guys. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to this channel. You'll be getting more gifts because Nyabohanse village right now is on fire. People are losing. People are going crazy. Before now, we'll see Pangaman moving around looking for Mayuguno. Mayuguno will be on the run with the Range Rover. And OMG, I can't wait this end of December. Drama. It's going to be very hot. Asanteni sana, guys, for your love and support. Thank you so much for being here with me. This story we can talk about it even for 5 hours, but I don't want us to, to get tired. It's already a festive season for us. Let's go and rest. Let's go and eat. Let's go and drink. Let's go and dance. Let's go and enjoy. Rocio and Mr. Louis' story is also on this other side. Hey, I feel like we'll be doing 5 videos in a day. What do you think? Anyway, asanteni sana for your love and support. Big time. I really appreciate your love. Asanteni sana for always being here. My moderators, I really appreciate you. My super slappers, asanteni sana. My members always on this channel, I really appreciate you. Asanteni sana for coming through. I really appreciate your love and support big time. And if I haven't mentioned your name, just know that I got you. Akot, I've seen in the house. Kamo, Check Choma, Lady G, and all the rest that I mentioned even before. Dagogo Brown in the house, Chippy in the house. OMG, guys, what is it that I will ever do without you? Thank you so much for your love and support. The drama has just unleashed, and this is the time to open all the old wounds. We are coming back with more and more and more and more. Ismael says that Mura is jealous of Mayuguno and the what? The Range Rover. The story is so long. I'm telling you, we'll be coming back again tomorrow with a different story, like almost the same story. The topic is already here with us, isn't it? Actually, the story about tomorrow, it's already here. The end of Mayuguno. That is the story that we are coming. Will it be the end or his beginning? His freedom or whatever? Guys, the story is still hot. Stay tuned, all right? Until we come back again tomorrow, take care.